Let's switch our focus now to the big campaign for Justice for Devi, which Mirana has been spearheading for the past 3 days. A new development has come to light in the disturbing rape and murder case of the 31-year-old doctor from Kolkata's Arjikar Medical College and Hospital. According to a doctor who examined the victim, the post-mortem report suggests that there were multiple perpetrators involved in this ghastly and heinous crime. The evidence, according to this doctor, points to a gang rape followed by the victim's murder. Listen in to what this doctor had to say.
The report reflects the victim had multiple injuries, abrasions, bruises all over her body, including her private parts, and a huge amount of bleeding from different parts of her body. And that definitely reflects that one man cannot inflict all these injuries. And the samples they collected, the forensic experts collected, it includes more than 150 grams, to be more specific, 151 grams of white, thick, viscid fluid from her inside her vagina. And that seems to be semen. And that huge amount of semen can be ejaculated by multiple men only. It's not one man.
Now, even as the unrest and protests continue, another shocking revelation has also come to light. The BJP has claimed that there has been a deliberate attempt by the using Trinamool Congress to erase evidence and destroy and demolish the rooms where the crime took place. They filed a complaint with the CBI regarding the same. The allegations come amid renovation work going on just meters away from the crime scene. We'll try and put that footage on air as well. Mirana's team has confirmed this renovation has been going on even after the incident was reported. As you can see on your screens right now, there is renovation going on in the Arjikar hospital just a few meters away from where this entire incident happened, which is, of course, the seminar room. The BJP is alleging that this is an attempt to try and tamper with the evidence in that room. Let me go across to my colleague Shreya Mondal, who's been reporting live from the Arjikar hospital at this point. Shreya, two important disturbing revelations coming out at this point, which threatens to make this case even more complicated. One is one of the doctors who claims to have witnessed the post-mortem report is saying that the forensic evidence suggests there were at least two perpetrators involved, not just the main accused. And at the same time, this report now of repair and renovation happening in the Arjikar campus just a few meters away from the scene of the crime.
When it comes to Arjikar right now, I'd like to show you that how the doctors and the medical fraternity have sit down in protest. They're still protesting. They're also saying the same thing. Remember, today also in the protest, they're mentioning these two angles. Like we are discussing that as to why it is important to do renovation work at this point in time, just few meters away from the place of occurrence of the crime. Is it an attempt by the authority and the state government to tamper with the evidence? This is what the BJP has taken to their X-handle to claim, and this is the same thing which the students who are protesting here are claiming at this point in time. Now, as far as the students' demands are concerned, remember they were also asking for a CBI probe for a judicial inquiry. Now, in a major win for them, we see Calcutta High Court have transferred the probe from that of Kolkata Police to that of the CBI. Now, CBI will be taking the case diary from the Kolkata Police, also the CCTV footage, and based on that, CBI will start its investigation today. They're also likely to visit Arjikar Medical College and Hospital, that is this hospital, and go to the place of occurrence, which is the seminar hall, and collect evidence from there as well. Now, as far as the other demands are concerned, remember they're also talking about safety and security of women in workplace.
Indeed, Shreya, stay on with us because more details coming in from this case as well. As the autopsy report, as Shreya was telling us, has revealed gruesome details of the Kolkata gang rape and murder horror. The probe in the matter continues. A day after the Calcutta High Court wrapped up the hospital administration and the state government, the CBI has taken up the case today from 10 a.m. onwards, after the High Court had expressed the possibility of evidence being tampered, as you can see on your screens. The High Court had also said that there has been no significant progress which was made in the probe in the past 5 days. And it also noted serious lapses in the hospital and state administration's response in dealing with the chilling case, pulling out the state government for giving a new role to the principal under whose watch the crime had occurred, whose name is Sandeep Ghosh. He was, of course, sent on leave until further notice. A team of the Indian Medical Association has also left for West Bengal. They will be visiting the RG hospital and speaking soon to the authorities and resident doctors. The IMA delegation is also set to meet Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee. Let me go back to Shreya at this point, who's joining us with more details. Shreya, when do we expect this IMA team to arrive at the Ajika Medical College and Hospital? And also, what has been the response of the state government and the local police after that very embarrassing order came in from the Kolkata High Court yesterday?
Well, of course, see, it is not only Calcutta High Court, but it is Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee herself who have visited the family of the victim previously and have said clearly that if Kolkata police is not able to crack the case by this Sunday, then the case will be handed over to that of the CBI. So Mamata Banerjee has clearly bought a deadline for the Kolkata police, have given them time till Sunday to crack the case. Now, before that, petition has been filed in Calcutta High Court, and Calcutta High Court transfers the entire probe to that of the CBI. Now, of course, as far as the TMC party is concerned, they have been saying that they are in support of the protest. They say that we understand the demand of the student, we understand the anguish and the rage, and we are in full support. And of course, all the accused should be brought to book. Now, as far as the Kolkata police is concerned, remember, Kolkata police have responded yesterday saying that they were trying to do everything in their part to bring the, accused to the book. They have already made one arrest. Remember, one civic volunteer, Sanjay Roy, have already been arrested in this case. Now, Kolkata police says that when the case gets handed over to the CBI, they will still help the CBI team with all sort of cooperation to help solve the case. So, of course, we see that there is no remorse from that of the state government or that of the police. They are ready to coordinate with the CBI team and help solve the case.
All right, Shreya, thanks a lot for joining us with those updates from Ajika Medical College and Hospital. Of course, this is a story which has multiple angles, multiple developing dimensions. Let's focus on one of them right now. As investigations and political debates persist over the death of this doctor, there have been widespread protests which are expected to continue for the 5th straight day. Now, even though one body, which is the Federation of Resident Doctors Association, or FODA, has called off their protests after a meeting with Health Minister JP Nadda, many other resident doctors have announced the decision not to comply and the decision to continue with the agitation. These doctors claim that they were not consulted before FODA called off the protests. On the other hand, Delhi's main hospitals, AIIMS, Safdarjung, RML, and their doctors and federations of the All India Medical Association, or FEMA, will be continuing their protest as their demands, they say, have still not been met. Let me go across right now to my colleague Nikhil, who's joining us live from outside the RML hospital and from AIIMS hospital also. He's been reporting all morning. Nikhil, this makes it a lot more complicated for the health ministry to deal with, because you've had one doctors association, which is FODA, which has decided to give in to the request of the Calcutta High Court and call off the strike. But more importantly, the Doctors Association known as FEMA, which has doctors from RML, has doctors from Safdarjung, has doctors from AIIMS, continue to sit on their agitation. How is this impacting OPD services in these hospitals?
Well, Ritangshu, the OPD services are the one which are impacted the most in the capital city, particularly in the central government-run healthcare facility, be it the AIIMS or the Safdarjung or the RML, from where currently I am reporting from. And this is the picture which is coming in. So on one side, the doctors, the resident doctors, the junior doctors have been protesting. On another side, Ritangshu, not just OPDs, but also the OT services as well, which means the operation theatre services as well, they have been equally affected. That means major of the surgeries which were expected to happen for this particular week, all those surgeries have been postponed as of now. And we are also hearing from the side of the Delhi State Medical and Delhi State Cancer Institute as well that some of the chemotherapies which were also scheduled for this particular week, all those people have been denied of those facilities. So these are the kind of services which have been impacted. So patient side, we have already told you there are many of the patients and their family members who are suffering the most. They are the ones who are facing the brunt on Another side, these are the doctors who are out here on the streets. Although, as we speak, Ritangshu, this protest is going on inside the campus of the Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital, which is another prominent central government care facility in the capital city. And as you can see in the picture as well, that the march is currently being carried out by all of these doctors. A while back, they were raising slogans as well, although it continues to take place. They have placards as well while marching. Let's take a quick view from the doctors. बताइए, बाय एंड लार्ज मोटे-मोटे तौर पे जो डिमांड्स हैं वो मान ली गई है. प्रॉब्लम क्या सेंट्रल हेल्थ केयर प्रिवेंशन एक्ट को लेकर के आ रही है?
प्रॉब्लम इसके लिए नहीं है कि मान ली गई है, सीबीआई जांच अच्छी बात है, चलो मान ली गई है, मगर उसके बाद एविडेंस मिटाए जा रहे हैं. वहाँ पर जो साइट था जिसपे एविडेंस थे वो सब मिटाया जा रहा है. और उसके बाद अगर हम दिल्ली के हॉस्पिटल में देखते हैं तो कभी कभार खतरा यहाँ भी होता है, सेफ्टी का इशू यहाँ भी हो जाता है. अभी रिसेंट का इंसिडेंट नाइट में हुआ है कि एक डॉक्टर्स पे फिर से असॉल्ट करा गया है. तो सेफ्टी खाली, और वो भी इस पर्पज के लिए नहीं है कि खाली लड़की की हो, सेफ्टी डॉक्टर्स के लिए चाहिए हमें. दैट्स व्हाई वी नीड सेंट्रल प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट.
Okay, so this is the word which is coming in, which clearly gives out a message that until the Central Healthcare Protection Act comes into force, till that time the protest is not going to end. So these pictures will continue to be seen for next couple of days, or at least till the time that the strike is called off, at least by all the RDS which are part of the capital city, because the major organization, which is the FODA, they have already called off the strike after their members and the delegation met Union Health Minister JP Nadda yesterday evening. But the RDAs have been clearly saying that they were not consulted by any of the FODA members while calling off the strike. So they are saying that they are not going to support the call which has been given by FODA. They are going to continue with all the protests and each and everything which have been already announced in the public domain. So as we speak, the protest continues to take place, and at the same time, the services as well have been equally impacted at the central government-run healthcare facility in the capital city. Back here, Tampering.
All right, Nikhil, thanks a lot for joining us. So it's evident that the RML hospital doctors and their brethren from other hospitals in the national capital also are intent on taking this issue to its logical culmination, which is, of course, coming up with a central law that guarantees more protection for the hospital, for doctors and medical staff who work in hospitals across the